Now we're going to do the chain section.
Okay. I feel like it's different. I mean, if you listen to it, it just sounds different. I didn't want to like do music under Grad Life, and then people were like, this doesn't sound anything like, you know, because people are like that. They hold shit precious. Their favorite band changes their sound. Not saying that I'm anyone's favorite band, but, you know, if a band you like changes their sound, you're like, yeah, this new shit sucks. It's like all fucking synth or whatever, you know, other shit like that. I just didn't do Grad Life frequently enough in the last like couple years to have it make sense to put stuff out under that. But it's heavier.
Normal people.
Yeah, people who buy like Monster, Zero Cals and Zero Sugar, the white can.
Oh yeah, Chain. Yeah, I've actually seen every show that they've played within like reasonable distance to me I've gone to. So I've seen them play in Fresno a couple times. I've seen them play in the city a couple times. I've seen them play just around. I think they're awesome. I think they're great. I really, I love Bart to death, and I think he's just, similar to Sam, he's just a musical powerhouse, as we all know. He's just like always making stuff, always creating shit. But that's not what you asked, is it? You asked how I think about them live. I think they're great live. I think they fucking shred. I think they're loud. I think they could use another guitar player that would just make it like even more fucked up, crazy loud. And like two of them are playing the same thing all the time. So it's just like, fuck you loud. But I think they're fantastic. All of them have spent a lot of years playing music together, and then getting Logan like in the mix with all of that, because Logan's such a great drummer, it's just awesome to see. Bart getting to front a band, as always, is really, really fun to see, and getting to see Logan participate in that, and Logan also be like a huge like creative force in that, is really, really awesome to see. So I love watching them live. I think they kill it.
Playing bass in Mom Jeans versus Chain. Well, Chain, a lot of the songs are in drop D. You know what I'm fucking saying? It's cool just to turn your brain off and play some riffs like that, because Bart wrote some really great fucking songs. Also, wear my bass really, really, really low in Chain.
I think all the influences for Chain are just stuff that I was into when I was like learning how to play guitar, probably like System of a Down and stuff like that, and then like Smashing Pumpkins and Metallica. There's some songs that are like hilarious that I'm not gonna put out, but it's like I'm like writing it, and it gets to the end and I'm like, dude, this is a Metallica song. There's just some where I was like programming the drums for the demo, and it's like I was doing a Lars beat where it's just like and I was like, I can't do this.
It's interesting. I think that Grad Life, and I hate to speak for Bart, but I feel like Grad Life for a long time was always Bart's attempt to try to find a space within the sort of, emo umbrella, or, indie, Midwest emo, whatever genre people want to put on it. And because he came from that world with his first bands, but that was never really him at his core. And I think the Graduating Life was very much a transitionary kind of step almost towards, I think, more traditional, just like rock and roll music. And I think that Grad Life was amazing. I played in Grad Life. I love all those songs a lot. But I think it seems to me at this point in Bart's life, Chain is really his own voice, and not trying to fit into anything, and just taking an idea and a sonic concept and, trying to make that happen, and not really caring about how it's going to be perceived by other people, or whether or not he's going to be able to tour with the bands that he likes or that he's friends with, and can just do whatever the fuck he wants. And I think that that's pretty awesome. We all played in Grad Life. Who didn't play in Grad Life?
My favorite bassist and bassists growing up are my East Bay legends, Matt Freeman and Mike Dirnt. I always get really, really, really back into Rancid around my birthday, April 22nd. All summer, it's like April to August every year, I only listen to Rancid, which I'm doing right now. And I listen to how Matt plays bass, and I'm like, oh shit, well, there's nothing original about how I do it. So I've always wanted to be Matt and Mike growing up, punk rock East Bay, fucking bass players who rock.
I saw Mike Dirnt at the sushi restaurant.
Oh, for real?
By the karaoke place.
They go to that karaoke place.
Yeah, I was like, that looks like him. And then I was like, on his Instagram, I was like, well, that is his girlfriend, definitely.
Yeah, so we did that UK Ireland tour. That was fun. In October, we're gonna do a US tour. That'll just be us playing with like whoever is from the city that we play. I'm stoked about that. Alex booked most of it. I booked like 2 shows. I was gonna book the whole thing, and then I think Alex realized that I was going to do it, and he was like, "Oh, well, let me just do it," which was nice. Saved me a lot of time.
Favorite Chain song, probably Elevate. That song is like a crazy mix of like Metallica and Smashing Pumpkins and Basement and stuff. It's really cool to see how much of an outlier that song is on the record, but how like it fits. It's just so fucking fun to play.
I think my favorite one so far, everyone has gotten better. We play better and tighter because the band's so new. We played at, it's not there anymore, but that Full Circle location in Fresno. We played there, and that was, I think, the first show maybe in Fresno that we did. It was cool. Hella fucking people came, and I was like, oh, people actually want to listen to the band, like show up.
They need the chain.
They need it. But that was cool because it's like that's where I live. I have a bunch of stuff written for new music for Chain. I have like a folder with probably like 20 songs in it, but I've kind of stopped writing as much because it's like this is a lot of shit. There's ones that are like fast, but there's a lot of like slower, depressing type shit. I think I'm just gonna record that hopefully soon. I don't really know. We gotta meet up and actually play all of them. There's no rush. I'd like to like, I don't want to sit on songs like how I did in the past, where it's like I just have a bunch of Grad Life stuff and a bunch of Mom Jeans stuff that like never gonna come out.
Chain, chain, chain. That's what all of Just Friends does when the chain comes. They sing that little hook.
Yeah, I listened to the Chain record.
Cool. Okay. I actually was in Grad Life. And you're like, oh yeah, okay.
Oh yeah. We did like a bunch of tours together. That was crazy.
I was in Grad Life.
I feel like at that particular period in time, I think it was a little gratuitous to say that any of us were in Grad Life. Who knows if we were? I know that we weren't playing the right parts ever.
I the video evidence.
I felt like you spent the entire 2 weeks of that tour just trying to learn the songs good enough to do the audio tree.
Yeah.
And then we like did the audio tree, and when I listened to the audio tree, like there's mistakes obviously, but it's not like it's not like this guy has no idea what's going on, right? And then you got through it and you're like, I killed it. No need to learn the songs now.